Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day before we begin the video. Please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers strongly speculate there's a very good chance that Rena Sofer might leave the show. That's because her character, Lois, might soon be put in exile for the fact that she hid a family secret for a very long time. That's because she was the only person in this fictional town of Port Charles who knew that Gio was actually Brooklyn and Dante's son this entire time. And if there's anything we've learned about the drama on General Hospital over the years, it's that forgiveness is very hard to come by. And that might be the case here too. That's why many people think Rena Sofer might soon be saying goodbye to her character. As our loyal readers can imagine, the internet certainly did have a lot to say about where this storyline is going. Many viewers took to social media to leave comments such as, "Well, GH, but you talking, right? It was a great build-up and reveal. It will eventually work out, but it will have a lot of sellout in the meantime." Let's see, Michael was hidden from AJ, Sam was given up by Alexis. Is this really that much different? They should cut Lois a break and hang Lulu. Another fan of the show wrote, Lois did the best she could at the time. She wanted to keep BLK's baby close by allowing a family member to adopt him. Everything would have been fine until the very childish, narcissistic Lulu, who is bound and determined to hurt BLQ, stuck her nose into business that had nothing to do with her. Who does she think she is? Lulu has a wonderful son, Rocco, and a psycho daughter, Charlotte. Lulu needs to focus on herself and no one else's family. And then there was this comment as well. They'll forgive her in time. What she did was wrong, and she deserves all the heat she's about to get. However, Lois is overall a sweet character and a good mother, so I'm sure she'll earn the forgiveness of all her loved ones. General Hospital fans, brace yourselves. There's a major shakeup coming to Port Charles, and it's one that longtime viewers may find hard to swallow. After a much-celebrated return that reignited decades of nostalgia and charisma, Rena Sofer, the beloved actress who brought the fiery, big-hearted Lois Cerullo to life, is officially exiting the ABC soap once again. The news is already sending shockwaves through the General Hospital fandom, and speculation is swirling over how her storyline will wrap up, and whether this marks a definitive goodbye or merely a temporary pause in the character's journey. Rena Sofer's return to General Hospital in 2023 was hailed as one of the most exciting cast developments in recent memory. Lois Cerullo, a fan favorite from the 1990s, was brought back to Port Charles to stir up drama, drop truth bombs, and serve her trademark Brooklyn energy in a town often weighed down by secrets and schemes. And she delivered. From the moment she stepped off the plane and into the Quartermaine mansion, viewers were reminded exactly why Lois was such a standout. Her wardrobe was loud, her nails were long, and her heart was always in the right place, even when her temper wasn't. She was a whirlwind of authenticity in a world of power players and puppeteers. But now, as Rena prepares to take her final bow once again, fans are left wondering, what led to this decision, and what does it mean for the characters Lois leaves behind? Sources close to production have confirmed that Sofer's departure was planned well in advance and was written into the story arc for Lois Cerullo from the very beginning of her return. In many ways, her comeback was always intended to be a limited-run event. The actress herself has yet to issue a full public statement, but insiders suggest that the door remains open for future returns should the storyline call for it. That news may offer some comfort to fans who are already mourning the exit of one of daytime's most dynamic women, but it also raises questions about what kind of impact her departure will have on the canvas, especially in the wake of her emotional reconnection with daughter Brooklyn and complicated chemistry with ex-husband Ned Quartermaine. Lois's storyline since her return has centered around fiercely protecting her daughter, challenging the power dynamics of the Quartermaine household, and reminding everyone that she's nobody's doormat. She's stood up to Tracy Quartermaine, gone toe-to-toe with Olivia, and even made waves at Deception, championing Brooke Lynn's creativity and pushing her daughter to rise above manipulation and betrayal. These scenes not only gave Lois depth, but also revealed how much she's evolved since her early days in Port Charles. No longer the scrappy band manager with a chip on her shoulder, Lois returned with wisdom, purpose, and a fierce sense of identity. Her storyline hit emotional highs, particularly in scenes with Ned, Waddy Kurth, where old sparks seemed to fly, leaving fans to wonder whether a reunion was on the table. Now, with her departure looming, it appears that possibility may go unexplored. The writers of General Hospital are now faced with the daunting task of crafting an exit that does justice to Lois' legacy, while also preserving the momentum of ongoing storylines. Will she leave Port Charles on her own terms, having helped Brooke Lynn step into her power? Will there be a dramatic twist, a betrayal, a heartbreak, a revelation that drives her away? Or will she quietly bow out, leaving behind unanswered questions and unresolved tension? It remains to be seen, but what's certain is that her presence will be sorely missed. Few characters bring the kind of energy Lois does, a mix of toughness, tenderness, and streetwise sass that cuts through the polished facades of Port Charles society. Behind the scenes, Sofer's departure reignites the ongoing conversation about character turnover on daytime television, and the challenges of balancing legacy characters with new blood. For General Hospital, which celebrated its 60th anniversary in 2023, the return of past characters has been part of a broader strategy to honor its history, while charting a course toward the future. Bringing back Rena Sofer was a move that not only delighted longtime fans, but also showcased how legacy characters can still drive fresh and relevant storytelling. In that sense, her departure is bittersweet. It marks the end of a successful arc, yes, but it also leaves a Lois-sized hole that no one else can fill. Rena Sofer first joined General Hospital in 1993, and her portrayal of Lois Cerullo earned her a Daytime Emmy Award in 1995. Lois was unforgettable from the moment she arrived in Port Charles, sharp-tongued, fearless, and unafraid to call out hypocrisy wherever she found it. Her romance with Ned Ashton was one of the decade's most beloved storylines, complete with a soap opera wedding that fans still talk about today. And though she eventually left the canvas, Lois's legend never faded. Her brief recast in the early 2000s didn't quite capture the magic, and fans had long clamored for Sofer's return. When she finally walked back through the Quartermain doors in 2023, it was as though no time had passed. What made this most recent return so satisfying wasn't just the nostalgia factor. It was the depth and maturity Rena Sofer brought to the role. Her Lois was older, wiser, but just as bold. She was the kind of character who could get a laugh, drop a truth bomb, and make you cry, all in the same scene. She proved that daytime TV still has room for complex, outspoken women who don't need to apologize for taking up space. And her relationship with Brooke Lynn, played with equal fire by Amanda Setton, was one of the most authentic mother-daughter dynamics on screen. Now, as the dust settles and fans prepare to say goodbye, questions abound. Will Lois's departure affect Brooke Lynn's engagement to Chase? Will she uncover one last Quartermain secret before she leaves? Could she take a major storyline with her, perhaps a bombshell about Blaze, Deception, or even Ned's memory struggles? Some fans are even speculating that she may exit with a secret of her own, one that could resurface later in true soap fashion. Whatever the case, Lois Cerullo's goodbye is guaranteed to be anything but boring. As for Sofer's next move, the actress has been mum about her post-GH plans. With a storied career that includes stints on The Bold and the beautiful NCIS and 24, it's clear that Sofer remains in high demand. Whether she's stepping away to focus on other acting opportunities, personal projects, or simply to enjoy some well-earned downtime, there's little doubt that fans will follow her wherever she goes. Her social media presence has always offered glimpses of her off-screen life, filled with family, nature, and creativity. And perhaps that's where she'll focus her attention next. Still, the door to Port Charles never really closes, and if history tells us anything, it's that Rena Sofer's Lois Cerullo is too beloved to stay gone for good. So what now for General Hospital? The show continues to evolve, weaving new characters into the rich tapestry of its long-standing legacy. But the exit of someone like Lois, someone who bridges the old and the new, leaves a noticeable void. She brought warmth, honesty, and a realness that balanced the show's more dramatic arcs. In a town full of mob bosses, schemers, and secret keepers, Lois Cerullo was refreshingly unfiltered. And as the soap opera world shifts and adapts to modern audiences, characters like her are a crucial reminder of what makes daytime storytelling so compelling in the first place: emotion, connection, and a deep respect for history. Fans hoping to see more of Lois before her exit are encouraged to savor every remaining scene. Whether she's dishing out advice, standing up for Brooklyn, or sharing a quiet moment with Ned, each scene is a tribute to the legacy Rena Sofer helped build. And even as she prepares to walk away, she leaves behind a powerful message: that strength and softness can coexist, that truth matters more than power, and that a woman with a voice can shake even the most unshakable foundations. In a time when so many characters are written off with little fanfare or forgotten entirely, Lois Cerullo's goodbye feels meaningful. It's a reminder that in the world of General Hospital, no character ever truly disappears, and no goodbye is ever final. So thank you, Rena Sofer, for bringing Lois to life once more, and for giving fans a return that was everything they hoped for and more. Port Charles won't be the same without you, but it will always have room if you choose to return. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our YouTube channel for more update news.